Welcome back to another episode of Chatting with Chase. I'm your host, Chase. Before I get started, hope you're having a great Friday. Well, it is a big game this weekend between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. An intriguing matchup between Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott. The first time these quarterbacks will go head to head against each other in their careers. You know, my Cowboys coming off a tough loss at home. Their home opener against the New Orleans Saints. And the Ravens 0-2, looking for their first win. Coming in with some hunger, man. But in this game, I'm going to be talking about the keys to the game for my Cowboys to beating the Ravens and why I think they will beat the Ravens as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. First thing, defense. Y'all have to show up, man. Y'all have got to show up, man. We cannot have players getting burned. We can't have our two safeties getting split. Like a receiver running between both of them, splitting the two safeties. We cannot have that. And we got to stop the run. We got to stop the run, man. Derrick Henry has not had a good season so far. We cannot let him come into this building and torture this defense and torture y'all, man. Come in there with some hunger, man, and some effort. There was no effort at all. At first, I thought it was Mike Zimmer because you heard in my video after the game, like, Mike Zimmer, bro, you called a bad game, and he took fault for it. Then Michael Parsons tweeted, it wasn't on Zimmer, it was on us. He ain't the one playing the game, and he's right. The scheme wasn't the issue. It was y'all. It was the effort, man. Jordan Phillips, man. I'm going to start with you, man. You think we're fooled, and you pretty much told us the truth with your interview. You know, they said that he got moved to injury reserve for a wrist injury, man. But no, it ain't a wrist injury. Mike Zimmer saw his lack of effort. You know what he said? He said, get your butt to the sideline. You going on injury reserve. You don't want to do what I want to do? I'm going to find someone to do what I want them to do. I mean, bro was 2 yards away from a sack on Derek Carr, and he decides to go push the lineman? Like, for some odd reason, I don't know. And he's getting bullied. He's getting pancaked. So, yeah, you ain't going to play. Your butt's going to go to injury reserve, and we're going to see what the next man is going to do. Mike Zimmer ain't playing, y'all. He ain't playing, and that's what I like about him, man. He's bringing accountability, man. We know it's not a wrist injury. Jordan Phillips even said it in his interview. He said, my wrist is fine. You basically just called the Cowboys a liar, man. You just ruined it for yourself. But defense is the main key to this game, man. Keeping Derrick Henry in check, and most importantly, containing Lamar Jackson. We cannot let Lamar Jackson have a field day against us, man. Keep him in the pocket. Don't let him run outside. Don't let him run through any gaps. Have a spy on him. Micah Parsons and DeMarvion Overshown need to be a spy for Lamar Jackson. Not saying they got to be a spy the whole game. That cannot be our focus, is spying on Lamar. We got to stop the run, keep him in third and long situations, second and long situations, and good things will happen. Good things will happen. Lamar Jackson has not proven to be a passer yet. He's struggling with passing the ball. So, excuse me. So keep him in the pocket. Keep that pocket contained. Secondary, hold y'all's own back there. And we will be just fine. We will be just fine, y'all. Good things will happen, man. Good things will happen. Now I'm going to get to the offensive side of the ball. Run game has got to be better. We have got to have a better run game. I don't know why we're not elevating Dalvin Cook here like Jerry Jones. You see our running back room is struggling right now. Dalvin Cook is the best option we got, man. He's still got some juice left in the tank. Zeke's good for short down situations, but he's not an every down back. Rico Dowdle is definitely not an every down back. Deuce Vaughn, I hate to say it, man. I was happy when we drafted him. I thought he could do something for us, but honestly, Deuce Vaughn ain't it. He's not it, man. He's not it. It's his size, his height, man. I'm not trying to disrespect his game. You know, he worked hard to get to where he's at, but he ain't it, man. He's not going to be the vocal point for this running back position. Mike McCarthy, you got to call a better game, man. You need to open your playbook up, take shots downfield, get your playmakers involved with Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson coming back this week. And CeeDee Lamb, speaking of CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb need to be on the same page. We cannot have any miscues between them, man. We cannot have any miscues between them, man. I mean, Dak and CeeDee Lamb was wide open, and Dak was expecting him to be somewhere else, but CeeDee Lamb ran the opposite way. Would have been an easy touchdown. But that's not being on the same page. That goes back to missing training camp, which I understand why CeeDee Lamb deserved his contract, and that's what he wanted. But that goes back to missed training camps, missed reps that they had. But I believe it will get fixed. I believe Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb will be on the same page this game, and they will have their day, man. That Ravens secondary is not good. They're ranked last. They're ranked last in giving up big plays for play action pass. So we can have a field day against that Ravens secondary, man. Marlon Humphrey is a pretty good cornerback. But one-on-one situation, he gets burnt a lot. I've noticed that he gets burnt a lot. Kyle Hamilton is solid, too. We know they got a star linebacker in Roquan Smith. I think Jake Ferguson can outrun him, I think. Roquan Smith has not really been good to play in pass coverage. He's a good run stopper, but not pass coverage. But it goes back to what I'm saying. Attack this passing game on them. Use this passing game. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott, this is y'all's day, man. Go out there and show out and perform. They don't got matchups for y'all. They don't got matches, but Mike McCarthy, you have got to have a great game plan and great play calling for this game, man. And smart play calling, man. Smart play calling. We have an advantage on them. The passing game, their secondary is not good. We have an advantage. O-line needs to hold up and protect Dak Prescott. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. Boy, you was getting your butt whooped, man, in that game. You got to have a better game, man. We got to protect number 4, and great things will happen. Great things will happen. Back to the defensive side of the ball, effort is the main key, y'all. It wasn't no scheme issue. It was effort. It was effort. Mike Zimmer called a good game, but y'all weren't giving no effort, man. The New Orleans Saints kept running the same outside zone play, and we cannot contain the outside edge. That's effort. If you see it keeps happening, do something about it. There ain't no reason why number 22 should be splitting our 2 safeties and double coverage and somehow get a pass for a touchdown. It's just effort, y'all. Effort is the key, man. But I'm going to say this about Mozzie. Mozzie Smith ain't it, man. Mozzie Smith ain't it, man. I'm glad we brought back Carlos Watkins. I actually liked him when he was with Dallas before. I don't know why we let him go, but I'm glad he's back now. But Mozzie Smith, man, lesson learned. Don't ever draft players from Michigan, especially defensive players. I don't know how y'all didn't learn y'all's lesson with Taco Charlton. But Mozzie Smith ain't it, man. He's not it, man. He gets bullied too much, man. He gets pushed around too much. And he don't give no effort. Talking about I don't even like football. Man, shut up with that. I don't like football. What's that supposed to mean? But effort is the key, man. Don't let no one just come to your own house and punch you in the mouth and you're not going to respond back. Football's a dogfight, man. A game in the trenches, man. You get pushed around, you get knocked out, you get back up, and you knock them back, and you knock them down. That's how it is, man. It's a dogfight, man. Football's a game in the trenches, man. And y'all need to come out here prepared, come out with some hunger, some intensity, some tenacity, and go out there and show out and go win this game, man. Go win this game. We cannot afford to go 1-2. We cannot. We can't. It's going to be a bad look. We lose back-to-back at home. We cannot have that, man. But I don't think that will happen. I think our defense will come out with some hunger, some intensity, man. They're going to come mad, and they're going to play better. They're going to play with effort, man, and give it all they got. And I believe they will have a better performance this game. I do believe Mike Zimmer will have a really good game plan for Lamar Jackson. And offense, I think Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb will have their day. I think Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb will have their day. I'm gonna say it again. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb will have their day. I got faith in him. I'm rocking with number 4 till the wheels fall off, man. And I'm telling you, man, we just protect Dak. Mike McCarthy, open this thing up, get CeeDee Lamb the ball, let him and Dak Prescott cook, and great things will happen. We will be just fine. We will be just fine. I got us winning that game. I got us bouncing back. I mean, Dak Prescott's like 28-11 coming off a loss. That's what Dan Graziano said. So I believe we come back. We come back on Sunday and we get this win. It's been a long week. After the Eagles lost, I was okay. I was able to sleep good, but it's still been a long week, man, knowing that we still got our butts whooped. And I'm just ready for this week, man. I'm just ready for this week. I'm ready for this game. It's a great matchup, a great opponent. Like Michael Parsons said, it's a prove it week. It's a prove it week. So let's go out there and show out, y'all, and go win that football game, which I think we will. We'll come out there with some anger, some tenacity, play with effort. Offense gonna get rolling, and we'll go out there and win that football game, y'all. But anyways, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. Please hit that like, subscribe button. I'll see y'all next time.